Hi guys, how are we? Just I wanted to talk about this for a really long time. Don't worry, it will be just 2 seconds. Because normally I say during the classes, but I can expand the concept because if not, we get we lose the track of the movements and the exercise. So when I talk about grounding and the roots that we always work on the classes, the idea is, like I always say, that you can imagine that you are really rooted in the planet, because I think a lot of our problem is coming because we feel that we are alone and totally separate from the planet, and it's not true. So when we lose or when we feel, I don't think that we lose the connection. I think we are not aware. We think that we are totally separate, and so we can see how the plants and the animals, yes, they are totally connected with the planet, and you see that as natural. But with us, it feels that we are not belonging to this planet. It's like we are beings that are separate completely. And it's not true. We are part of the planet, and the planet is like our mother. We have everything from the planet because we breathe by the air that this planet has. We use the water and the food and everything that we get. The problem is, I think we are buying indirectly from the supermarkets or the shops. It's like we feel that we don't have anything to do with the planet, that the planet doesn't provide us with anything. And so when we use the exercise, the visualization, the image of the roots, it's like we come back to that sense that we are connected with this planet fully, and that we can get the energy from the planet, because we feel that the energy is something so strange, or is coming from different sources, and we have our source from the planet that is really easy to take it. Yeah, so that's why I always say, imagine yourself as a tree, and imagine that you are receiving the same energy that the plants, the animals receive from the planet. You can do that as well. Yeah? It's just the action of believing and be aware of that connection. So when we work with the movements, imagining the roots, when we relax, imagine those roots connecting us, we can receive that energy back, the energy that so badly needs, and that feeling of being connected with something greater than us. Yeah, that unifies all. And I think in this present moment we need it more and more. So that's why I saw like a broken record with the roots all the time. So hopefully you understand me why I do it now. That and also the idea that the roots are give us a strength. Yeah, that the sensation that we are so connected, so engraved in the planet, that we are strong with the planet. Yeah, that we are not disconnected. So I think it's really important, more in this moment, that we feel, that we practice, that we grow that connection all the time with the planet, with the roots, with the idea that we receive energy, that we can release the energy. Another thing that I work normally in my classes is the idea of exchange the energy, use the same energy that we have to cleanse it and to use it back. One of the reasons I do it that is because sometimes we believe we are the tension and the things that we need to let go. Sometimes it's like are part of our personality, that we feel that is part of us. So sometimes it's really difficult to let it go, because when we let go something that is, we feel that is part of our personality, our self, even if it's a bad thing that is not help us, you don't want to let go. Even if you need to let it go, and even if you know that will be good for you to let it go, we hold on in that because we feel that we will lost part of ourselves in that letting go. Wherever is a physical tension, a pain, an injury, and obviously the emotional aspects. So the idea of using that, everything that we can let it go, using it and exchange it, transform it and use it back, at least we have the sensation, okay, we let go that, but we didn't let go the energy and all the energy that we invest in that situation that created that tension or that stress. So using that, this idea of, okay, I let it go, but I don't lose that. Even if it's a bad thing that happened to me, I let it go, but all that energy that I invest in that situation will coming back again, so I didn't lose anything. So in this way, it's more easy to let go things, the physical aspect and the emotional aspect. It's more easy to let go because you will understand that you didn't lose, even if it was a bad thing that happened to us, or a traumatic situation, or a not nice situation. You invest a lot in that. So when you have this idea, okay, I can let it go because I will recover all that energy that I invest in that situation. So it's a great thing. So I can let it go now in peace. And so that's also why I think it's really important to work and having that connection with the roots. Yes, so you are letting it go, being supported, being minded, being protected by that layer of roots and planet there. And then you recover that energy. So we don't have to keep that thing, that tension in ourselves, in our body. And another thing that I wanted to talk about, that is, I normally say about listening to your body. Yoga, the relaxation, the soft movement that we do in our classes are really good because it's allowing us to connect with our body in the normal life that we have now. It's like we live a lot outside, using only the mind and only outside of us. Yeah, it's all the external things, all the modern world provides us. But it's really rare, and unless you do meditation or yoga exercise, that you connect with your body. Yeah? So through the movements of yoga, that's why I don't do the yoga that is all about the poses. For me, it's all about you, about the body, about yourself, the connection. The soft movement, the movements that you do are allowing you to feel your body in different positions and go in. And the really important part of this is when you start to listen to your body, you are allowing your body to communicate with you all the needs of your body has. Because sometimes we don't listen until we have an injury or a really strong pain or an accident or an illness. And then, okay, I can start to listen now to the body. I better take care of my body. I'm not talking about taking care of the body food-wise, or that's not my place. Yeah, I wouldn't be a good example in that. But yes, I think here I can. My function here, no, my function, my mission through my activities, allowing you to connect with your body and listen it. So, because sometimes we don't listen the small things that your body says first. So your body say it in a really slow or gentle, soft voice. Okay, I need this. Can you listen to me? I need this. And you don't listen. And then you start to have a little pain. And you still not listen. I can carry on. But your body say, yeah, but you know that I feel this way, so maybe we should stop, or we should do the different thing. And you keep not listening. And then you have a big pain. Or you develop an illness. And don't get me wrong, the illness are true. It's not that I'm denying the illness. But I think if we could listen to our body before the illness happen, we will avoid a lot of things happening to us. So when you do the exercise from now on, if you are listening to this video, when you do your next set of exercise or yoga or meditation, really connect with yourself and allow yourself to feel your body, to listen to that soft voice, so your body doesn't have to scream to you, so you listen and stop. Yeah. So that's why I so insist in during the class that you listen, that you don't force, because if you are aware, if you listen to that voice of your body, you don't have to force or tense. Yeah. And your body will be so grateful that you will feel much better. Yeah. So I hope this. I don't have the truth. I'm working with what is working for me, that it worked for me. I did a big change in myself as I started to do these things with me as well. So I only recommend the things that it worked for me, because I think that's the only thing that we can do. I don't believe in advice. Just, okay, this is my experience. This is what's worked for me. So I share it with you. So maybe it's working for you as well. Yeah, that's my only contribution, if you want to call it. So 3 points here: connect with your roots. Yeah, connect with the planet. Feel that connection with the planet through different things. I use the roots during the class, but the connection with nature, I think that's what we really need. The connection with your body, the listening to your body, and the feeling that through that connection and through that listening, we are not alone, that we are connected. Even, let's say, for example, in this moment that we are separate to each other. Yeah, that maybe we are not seeing, maybe you are with your closest family at home, but maybe you are separated from other members of your family, partners, children, friends that are really important. So we don't see our friends as often as we normally do. So what about using the roots to imagine that our roots are connected, still are connected from beneath. So we don't see our bodies, we can't touch our bodies. Yeah, give us that big hug that we all need at the moment. But our roots, you can imagine that your roots can travel down in the floor to connect with the roots of all the people that you want to connect. And so you can feel that connection still, that touch, and that community feeling that we are not alone, that we are supporting each other from beneath. So that's another visualization that I'm using at the moment, and is helping me to go through this process. So that is just I wanted to share, because sometimes during the classes I can't express all the feeling unless only the people that come into the restorative classes, they maybe they are tired to hear that. But if you normally do with me a yoga flow or a chair yoga or even the workout, you don't hear those things. So I think it's important also just to complete the work. You take your time to come to a yoga class for 1 hour or more, and sometimes you do it really regularly, so we can use it more deep, yeah, to get more benefit of that practice when we use this deep connection with ourselves, with our body, and with the planet. So thank you so much for listening. This is a great platform to me to talk about things that I never can fully talk during the classes, so maybe you will see a few of these videos. We already did a few, so just bear me. When we come back to normal, maybe you don't see me anymore in videos, so will be a holiday for you. So again, thank you so much. Have a wonderful Sunday. Enjoy, and keep safe and strong. Keep grounded. Yeah, that will give you that strength, and we can do this. Yeah. So big hug. See you soon. Bye.